The cost of living crisis is not a natural disaster. My constituents aren't struggling because of so-called global pressures. They are struggling because of an economic system built by the powerful, for the powerful, bleeding them dry. And yet this Labour budget refuses to confront that truth. Instead, it protects profiteers while punishing those who keep this country running. Water companies siphon off billions in dividends while pumping sewage into our rivers. Energy giants rake in record profits while families in Coventry South are terrified to turn on the heating. Rail and bus companies charge extortionate fares for failing services. This is extraction, it's privatisation functioning as intended, with wealth flowing up, misery pushed down. And the extraction doesn't stop at corporations. The people who run this country, Madam Deputy Speaker, want us to believe that every refugee is a rapist while they grab £12 million of taxpayers' money to protect a parasite called Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, who has never seen the inside of a cell or a courtroom, because what matters to the ruling class isn't the safety of women and children, it is the peace and pleasure of the powerful. What a sick society we live in when the political and media class bend over backwards to defend the royal family, including Andrew, close friends with the notorious paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. That's our money that provided him with housing, that's our money that defended him in court, and that's our money that put food on his table. Well, we shouldn't just abolish Andrew's titles, we should abolish the monarchy itself. And it's an absolute scandal that the wealthy glide through this budget untouched. Everyone except the richest 10% will feel the brunt. This is happening in a country where billionaire wealth has exploded beyond imagination. In 1990, Britain had 15 billionaires. Today, we have 156. The richest 350 families now hold more wealth than the entire economic output of Belgium. And make no mistake, this isn't an accident. It's the direct result of political decisions by political parties too captured to challenge the super rich. And now this Labour government expects applause for ending the two-child benefit cap. But let's be clear, it won't take effect until April 2026, not immediately. They have knowingly left hundreds of thousands of children in preventable poverty for over a year and a half. And I'm proud to have lost the Labour whip for standing up and voting to scrap this cruel policy last July. Because some of us don't need focus groups to know that punishing children is wrong. Under this Labour government, disabled people have seen their benefits slashed and pensioners stripped of winter fuel payments. Food bank use has hit record levels, and this government plans to funnel an extra £11 billion a year to arms companies. That's money flowing into the pockets of shareholders for the merchants of death after 2 years in which our money has funded daily spy flights over the ruins of Gaza, aiding and abetting a genocide. This Labour government is just as happy to oppress at home as it is abroad. But, Madam Deputy Speaker, we can't ignore the political damage of this extreme inequality. History teaches us a stark lesson. When inequality runs rampant and the super rich hoard more wealth, the doors open to something dangerous. And we have seen the poison of fascism return to our streets and screens. And what do we hear from this government? Well, when the member of Clacton says kick an immigrant, the Prime Minister asks, how hard, and shamefully uses the same fascistic language as Enoch Powell calling us an island of strangers. We are not an island of strangers. We are an island that is suffering from a government that protects the privileged and punishes the vulnerable. Thank you.